Hi guys. So today I'm reviewing Growgram.co. That is next in the queue. So let's load up the site. All right. So it is still loading up. Yeah. So okay. So I'll just start with the header section at the top of the site. So they have like there's a nice logo in there. It's all right. Is the hover working fine? Okay. All right. So the hover is working fine on the navigation. So that's quite good. Does it take me to a new page? This opens up a pop, so that's quite good. I would want to check whether it works on phones or not. So yeah, it looks that it is mobile responsive. So yeah, your header section, this header section, the navigation basically, it looks quite fine and works too. So coming down to the hero area, this portion of the site, let me see. This looks good, but I think that the text over here is quite uh, is too much on far left of the site. So I would basically want to bring this text and this image toward the center of the site and bring them closer. So yeah, let's see how that would look. One second. Okay, so yeah, so let's add some padding in there. Better. All right, so I kind of find it much better when the text is uh, towards the center, when the text and the image contents towards the center of the site, as compared to the text being on far to left and the this image being on far to right. So I'll just load it up again just to compare the two versions. Just close it up. Okay, so this is the modified version that I'm kind of suggesting, and this is the original version. So as you see that the text is quite a bit in the center. So these two items are closer. So yeah, I mean if you see that you can do it, so go ahead and try and maybe see how it works out for you. So coming down, this looks nice. You have got images along with the explanation of what those images are for. So basically, the features of your platform. That's nice. Screenshots with features. So that works. Let's see how it works. Yeah. So you even got a testimonial. So that's very good. All right. So all this looks nice. The footer is nice. The rest of the section on homepage is nice. So that's fine. That looks good. I want to see that how the page performs on mobiles, how it looks on mobiles. Okay, so that's cool. That looks quite good. Cool. Uh, Quite cool. So now let me check the SEO of your page. So basically, I'll check the SEO of the home page. So I want to see that how many H1 tags and whether it is semantic or not. So basically you have got this as your H1. So uh, online ordering system built for Indian restaurants. So that's quite good. The topmost text in your page is H1, and it basically tells that what your website is about. I would also like to search for possibility of other H1 tags on the page. So I see another H1 tag. Want to try a demo first? I guess it is at the bottom. Yeah. So basically this is also H1 tag, and this is also H1 tag. So basically this is not good. This is like a deal breaker for me. Not for me actually. A deal breaker for Google. So like this is something like you're putting two titles on the book cover. So that's of course quite not right. What you'd like to do is like uh, uh, place this as H1, like keep it as H1, and change the tag of this one, this text around here. So because this text, it kind of tells Google that your site is about online ordering system that is built for Indian restaurants, but this text, this is just a demo, a generic text, not a demo text, a generic text. So Google doesn't know that whether your page is about this one or this one. So like it kind of gets confused at which actual keywords to rank your page for. So yeah, what I would do is I will just get rid of the H1 tag in here. So you can easily do that by just going to the editor and changing the tag of that text. So I'd recommend you what tag you can use. All right, so that was about H1. So please go to your site and change it as soon as you can. Let's see how many H2s you have got. Header, right? I'm not sure whether how it is coming. I don't see any header right in there. So is it hidden? It's not hidden. All right, so I guess this is coming from a theme, so you'll kind of like have to figure it out. But I'm not sure at what header right is there for. So I guess Genesis sidebar. Okay, so this is I guess the default sidebar title. So maybe just go over there and remove the sidebar if you have any empty widgets in there uh, in the backend. Okay, so let me check this. So this is H2 tag. That's quite all right. But just using features, I would like kind of mix it up with your main keyword that you are trying to target. So for example, let's say you're kind of trying to target for online ordering systems. So you might want to say this that change it to something like features of our online ordering system or something like that, so that your main keyword is in there in the H2 tag also. uh, let's see this. All right, so as I see that this is also H2 and this is also H2, so this is not semantic. Okay, so that is like like this is the main title of your book, then this is, let's say, a chapter, and these are like subtopics inside the chapter. So of course you won't the subtopics inside the chapter, it will come under the chapter, right? So it won't come alongside the chapter. So you would want to change it to H3. So instead of using H2, use H3 for these, and all the subtopics that are within features. So yeah, that's what I would probably do to make the page semantic. Okay. All right. So this is using H3. That's quite fine. Uh, this can even use H2. So for example, the page starts with an H1 that says that this is online ordering system built for Indian restaurants. Then you can use H2 and then H3 within those H2s. So basically H2 for features and then H3 for all the separate features. Then you can again come back to H2 and then say that the onboarding process is simple. And of course, please, this is right now an H1 tag, so please don't have more than one H1 tag on a page. So kindly please go up there and change it to something else. So maybe use an H2 or use an H3 in there. So yeah, let's see how your page performs. Uh, I'll just use tools.pingdom. Okay, so your page performance grade is 80. It is graded B. Load time is 4.7 seconds, faster than 34% of sites. All right, and page size is 1.1 MB. So basically, what you should aim for is to get the performance grade in 90s, or maybe like 95 or more than 95, because since your page size is already very good, so like it is already 1.1 MB. So like with a bit of optimization, you can even bring it down to 1 MB. So like, and your requests are high, so that is what is making your load time higher, because the page size is kind of like kind of in very optimum spectrum. So yeah, so basically you'd want to bring your page requests down and maybe optimize a little bit on the page size, so that like both of them, they will add up to increase the performance grade and decrease the load time. So that will basically improve the user experience, so the site will load a lot faster. So as I said that the requests are a lot, 70. So you get an F, a 0 grade for external scripts. So if we inspect that, all right. So if we inspect that, as you see that like these are all included in your server itself. So there is no external JavaScript that is causing this issue. There is nothing like like Facebook or Twitter is loading up their JavaScript and that is increasing the requests. So these are basically right on your server. So there is a lot of improvement. There is a lot of performance improvement that you can do. You can like kind of combine these scripts, minify these scripts, so that the size and the number of scripts get decreased. So yeah, so how you would want to do that is you can use a plugin. You can use a minification plugin. For example, let's say auto optimize. All right, so you can use this plugin. So it is, as you see that it is very well rated, and there are like around 200,000 installs of this plugin. So yeah, you can use this plugin to minify and combine these JavaScripts, so that the request on your site, it gets lowered. So basically you'd want to have something in the range of 30 to 40, at maximum 40. So yeah, that's what you can do. So auto optimize, I'll list it down below the video, so that you have the like direct link to the plugin. Then you have remove query string from static resources. So as you can see that, okay, so see what happens is when you have these query strings, so every time the site loads, it checks whether the version has changed or not. So since these are like these are static resources, so it won't change a lot. Like for example, even if a plugin is updated, it won't change the main CSS and JavaScript a lot. So there is no reason for a browser to like kind of check whether the version has changed again and again. So you can basically catch the version, but since it is like query string, since there is a query just at the end of the URL, so this thing doesn't get cached. Okay, so what you'd want to do is basically remove the query strings from the end of these URLs. So again, so basically till here everything is coming up directly from the website, directly from your website growgram.co. But below this is Bootstrap CDN, CDN, I guess, fonts awesome. Then there is wp.com. I guess this is coming from the Jetpack plugin, and this is the Facebook. So you are using a Facebook like widget here, so that is coming from there. So basically you can optimize these, you can remove the query strings from these, but you can't do anything about these. So they aren't a lot in number, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so they are just 7. So basically apart from 7 you can like auto optimize all these things. So how you'd want to do that is by using a plugin like remove query string from static resources. So basically you just install this plugin. So as you can see that it also has got a quite a good rating. So you just install the plugin and then it basically sets everything up, so you don't have to worry about it. Just you can just install the plugin and it will remove the query strings from your website. So minimize DNS lookup. Alright, so I don't think you can do a lot in here because the content is being loaded from different resources. So it is not being loaded from your website. So as you can see that this is coming from wp.com, again wp.com, wp.com. So basically this is coming, I guess, from from Jetpack plugin. So yeah, so that won't hurt your site a lot, so don't worry about it much. Again, this is coming from Facebook and this is also coming from Facebook. So yeah, so those two are coming because of the like button. So again, if you want to keep the like button, so you don't have to worry about it because you can't basically change those two things. Those two are not hosted on your server, so it is not up to you to change them. So that's it. Combine external CSS. Okay, so the CSS is from Google Fonts that you're using on your site. So again, you can't tell Google to to optimize the CSS and give it to your. You can't do anything about it if you are using fonts from Google server. So don't worry about it again. Yeah. So I'll go down to file sizes and check for them. So the largest file on a site is the largest single file on a site is 110.9 kbs on the home page, and this is coming from Facebook. So basically this is coming from this like button. So yeah, so basically if you would get rid of those rid of that like button, you will basically save 110 kbs on your site. So it depends, like if the like button is important for you, keep it, no issues. If it is not that much important, if you are able to get likes on your site, get likes on your Facebook page by other different sources, so of course, I mean, there is no point of loading this like button on the footer of every page, because like this is adding 110 kbs to every page of your site. So yeah, that is one thing. So basically right now your website is 1.1 MB. So if you will just get rid of that like button, it will automatically come down to 1 MB. Then there is this image that is 83.5. You can't do much about Font Awesome. I'm not sure where you are using Font Awesome on your site. I guess this is one. Okay, so you are using it on buttons and everything. Oh, is it? No, this is not font awesome. All right, so if you need font awesome, then of course keep it, no issues. Uh, so coming back to the images, this image is 83.5 KB in size. As I can see that it is already a bit blurred image. Maybe it has already been optimized. So basically, if you want, you can try to further optimize the image and bring down the image size. So that is one image, one photo. So again this is Facebook Connect. So basically that thing is adding around 170 KB to your site. So I totally believe that like if you get rid of the like button, you will be able to save quite significant on your page size, because your page size is just 1.1 MB. So coming back to these images, 52.3, 51. So yeah, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 images more than 30 kbs. Uh, a few even more than 50 kbs. So if you kind of like get to optimize and save 100 kbs in these 9 images combined, and then get rid of that Facebook button, so that will save you around 110 and 50. So that is around 160, and then another 100 kbs so from images, so that is around 260 kbs. So you'll be able to save 260 kbs, so your page size will come down to around let's say 850 kbs from 1.1 MB. And then since you will be using auto optimize and query string removal plugin, so basically your page request will also come down. So that will like kind of boost your load time. So it will basically like it should come down to under 3 seconds then. And of course you'll see an increment in performance grade. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll list down these recommendations, these plugins that you can use, and see that how it performs. One thing I would like to tell you is that when you are using minification of JavaScript using auto optimize, so you'll find many options over there, but be careful with the options. You don't have to worry a lot, because even if something goes wrong, you can just untick the option, and your site will be as good as before. But what happens sometimes is that like when you minify the JavaScript, so some things like animation or the slider, I don't think there's a slider in here, but animation or something, they kind of go haywire. So some of those things, it requires careful execution. So in that case, what you can do is like you can simply, like, after you have made the changes, after you have used auto optimize to optimize the JavaScript files, you can simply open up incognito browser and then check your site in that browser, so that like you can be sure that this is not loading up the cached version. So as soon as you check the incognito, so if it looks fine in incognito, you don't have to worry about it. If not, just go back to auto optimize and like kind of try to change the settings and see that what works well. Another tool that you may want to use is Cloudflare. So this is basically a free CDN and caching service, and it has a very good built-in rocket loader service. So I'll just log in and um, show it to you. Okay, so this is my personal site. So if I go to speed, so you see that I am using it for minifying like everything. So JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. And then there is a rocket loader. So basically I have it off for my site, because on my personal site, there is no JavaScript on the front. Like there is no visible like sliders or anything heavy JavaScript on the front page of my site, or on any page of the site. So basically I don't need the rocket loader feature. but if you need, you can just set it to manual or automatic. So basically you just set it to automatic, and it will basically activate the rocket loader, and it will basically load up all your JavaScript resources very fast. So yeah, that is one thing that you may want to try if you want to increase your page performance. Yeah, so, and that's about it. I guess this all works fine. So I won't be going to the internal pages. If you want me to review internal pages, you can always contact me. And I list down all the tools that I have mentioned, all the plugins that I have mentioned. And yeah, good luck. So good luck optimizing the website. And if you have any issues, just feel free to email me. That's it. Thank you.